normal. It's
problem.
normal. Don't worry.
Yeah, hello YouTube. Good evening. My name is Leonardo, and tonight the topic is financial independence. With me are Pedro and Ito. So, Ito, please introduce yourself. And is it important to save money?
Okay, now I'm mute. So, good evening. My name is Heitor. I'm 26. I'm living in Batatais, countryside of São Paulo now. Back again. And I'm a scientist who loves to dance and loves to save money. It's my thing. It's my thing. Like, I'm the person that don't spend money at all in normal conditions, maybe. No, it's because I'm the kind of person. I forgot the word in English. I think has a specific nomination for it, like uh, ah,
Onde
like
vaca?
yes, this like this. So I am this one, but I would say that it's important not only because you are thinking about your value for the future, but also to know for what you are expanding in the present. So you're not expanding for everything, just for the necessary parts. And I don't know what it's more important. You be aware. How is it when you save this? My thinking.
Yeah, Jesus, I think I need your help. Yeah, not the totally opposite. I save some money and I consider it really important. But sometimes I just buy some stuff that it's not that necessary. It can happen sometimes. And you, Pedro, please introduce yourself
Yes,
and
I am Pedro. I am 30 years old. I am software developer. I have a daughter, a baby daughter, and I save some money, but I think that I can save more, but I love spend my money with food. So there's a big problem with me. My wife too. So here's the
Priorities,
thing.
priorities.
Yes.
Happens.
yeah, I have the same problem. I think that I am not a person who buy a lot of food and just once. I'm a person who, okay, I will go out, I will have a dinner with my friends. So then it's just running me. It's not something that it's always expensive to me. And it can be a problem. I'm really sure that it's a problem to me. Okay. And so, do you have a good financial control and how do you
Yes,
do it?
I can say that. I can say that it's not like so restricted that I have a table on Excel controlling everything. But my sister has it, so it's she's a good at it. But for me, it's more like to have a limit for some activities. So for my supermarket monthly, I had this limit of thing for going out, this. So I stipulate at the beginning these limits and also how much I wanted to save at the end. And if something goes out of control, I will managing with the other parts. So I will always equilibrating, but not going like, oh, okay, so now I need to starving 1 week because I spend a lot of money going out. No, not this way, not this way. So, but I have these values stipulated for myself, and most of the time I can control them. So that is it.
First of all, do you plan how do you wanna save, or how do
Good
you?
question. Because at the beginning I didn't plan because I didn't have the enough money to start to invest. So by now I just save. And then when I active some amount that I consider as as a safe part, I will start to invest. I can invest in some different parts, but I still wanted to save more by now.
Okay. And you, Pedro?
In general, I think yes, I have control, but I really like to spend some money in other things too. So I think that could be better to to save more money. But I really don't know. Yes, I need to plan it more, I think, but in general, for me, it's okay, you know.
Yeah. And do you, as I told you, as plan how much you wanna save, or you just plan your expenses?
I don't have an amount that I'm planning to save, but I'm just in save. And when I think that I have so much, I will do something with this.
Okay. Well, yeah, in my case, I think that's I guys, I try to plan. I make plans, but I don't do it. The plan. Yeah, I have to say that I'm a person who I don't like to buy a lot many things, but at the same time, I I forgot the word gatilhos. Um, I have uh, some triggers who, for example, if I buy one thing, uh, I just buy another thing. it it's terrible with me because I every time that I buy something, I just think, okay, I will buy it and you don't need nothing more. And then I buy something new again. But yeah, I have to think more about it. And I told you said that you plan your future expenses, am I right? Your supermarket, um, and everything.
Yes, literally everything though. And basically, like I said, I'm not a person that expend a lot. So even when I was living alone, I was trying to do like not restrictly to my plan, but following the better way. And I think it was out something always can happen. So like problems, expense for nowhere just appears something. So you if this happen, you are prepared for it. So I prefer like to have some because that's why I didn't achieve my amount because always happens something that I need to spend the money that I didn't expect before. So I always try to think about it and okay, so I need to have this at least the saving a little bit to make sure that I'll make a good month for the next one.
Yeah, I think that we save money, especially because unexpected expenses. Sometimes we plan, but it can happen a lot in just 1 month. And we have to save some money because of it. But I'm also not a person who, oh, I have to save that money. I have never worked in that way. I don't know how to work in this way because I know that it will not happen with me. I will just, okay, I have to save some money. Okay, but I will not save everything. I'll just buy something to me. And you, Pedro, do you often plan your future expenses?
Yes, a little bit more can I say fixes expenses, and I have an idea how I will spend during the month with the variable costs. For example, if I had some trouble and I need to fix something in my car, for example, or some things, I always have an emergency wallet. I can say that. So in general, yes, I can do this plan.
And what about a travel?
About the travel, yes, there's a good question. Because this year I traveled, but I used the how can I say, the compensation that I got paid from the company that I work. I don't know if compensation, it's like the company had gains about a lot of money and then share with the employees. I don't know if it compensation the correct name, but yes, I plan to use the compensation, but I think that's not correct too because it varies. So
Yeah, I think if you plan to use this money, I think there's no problem. Yeah, I think that especially about money, I start to think about because of travels, because travel is really expensive. So I just decided to be more realistic about how much money I will need in a travel. Do you want to say something, Pedro?
no.
No? Okay. And Joito, do you use it to plan your travels?
It's like nowadays, like this year, I think this last year, I think this 1 year like period, I never traveled as I traveled this year. So I was like working in Croatia, and then I traveled between Croatia, Slovenia, Bosnia, and I come back to Brazil, and we start to work in Canada in November. So it's like, okay, it's crazy. It's really crazy. And I'm still feeling like, okay, for each travel, it's like different reasons. So I need to plan for each one. As I said, like in a realistic way, and always with my this hand way, this hand way, that. So I always like doing the thing. Okay, so all the things that I need to buy there, I will buy. Presents, I will buy too, but for myself, no problem. But for other, no problem too. So I always try to think in advance because it has a lot of things even for this period of tourism and then that's come back now that COVID is gone. So I think it's they increase a lot of prices. So we need to buy in advance to get the low cost. So I always try to get this in everything in advance as possible, but it's almost impossible to guess the right time for the things. But it's a thing to plan to something.
Yeah, and I think that as I said, I started to think about how to save money because of travels. So next year I wanna travel. I wanna know some parts of Brazil, and I just realized that there's no saved money enough. And Heitor, by the way, Pedro lives in Canada. So yeah.
Yeah.
Really? Really?
Where are you going in Canada?
I'm going to Quebec, in Quebec City, indeed.
Oh, I live in
November.
Quebec City.
You live in Quebec City?
Yeah.
You're kidding.
Yes.
Oh, okay, I get your contact, no worry.
Yeah.
So contact me.
Perfect.
Pedro Bertoli no Instagram. Okay, I got it.
No, I don't have an Instagram, but you can find me on LinkedIn or Facebook or
Now I got it. Now, no problem.
You don't have
Networking.
Instagram, but you have a Facebook.
yes, but I use only the Facebook Messenger. There's a long time that I don't use anymore, like to see the posts on Facebook, but I use the more Messenger to talk with old friends or.
Okay, so the planning for the financial part for Quebec, it will be with Pedro, no problem.
Yeah. Okay, guys. But so I will start with Pedro because he doesn't have that good financial control. Pedro, have you ever had problems with credit cards?
Yes, so many years ago when I lived in Brazil. I renegotiated the bill, but it was worst. I paid kind of a double of amount that I need to pay. Yes.
Oh my god.
Jesus.
And
So
there's not a
Because of the
great
taxes?
yes, because of the taxes on the credit card.
yeah, it happens with me once. But I don't know you, but I negotiate and I paid in cash. So it was a good yeah, a good balance. It was not that expensive.
No, I splitted the bill in so many times, so many little bills. So it
Yeah.
was
But
a lot of tax.
Yeah. In my case, I almost entered to Serasa this year because of some taxes. I can't say the name of the bank. The bank, no. Okay, so the Brazilian bank that was okay. Was I stopped to use it and didn't have the card anymore, but it's still they taxed me one thing the in December. And I didn't pay because I didn't know. I didn't know that I had this tax. So in March, I think in March or April, they contact Serasa against me for 35 cents, something like that. Was like
It's a bank.
exactly.
You don't have you don't need these cents, guys.
I was guys, please. So yeah, I paid the cents and I didn't enter the Serasa, but was a tax for my old credit card that I had with them. So yes.
Yeah. I'm really concerned about Serasa because I have one credit card blocked because I don't use that card. And I'm just really nervous because they just blocked my card. And the only message that I received is pay your bill. But I have no bill to pay, guys. So I have no idea what it will happen, but I think that there's nothing to pay. I really hope.
Yeah, I think I just discovered because of the website of Serasa and then the app of the bank. So I need to go for both of them to discover which tax was it and how to pay it. And it was like a Sunday morning I discovered that, so it was really good. It was really good.
Yeah, and I try hard to contact with the bank, but nothing happens. Okay, and Heitor, where do you learn about financial control?
Definitely not in my school. So I agree with the next question there. Like it's important to talk. So I learned more with my family. So my father always talked with me about it. Since I was, I don't know, 7 years, he taught me how to save the money in my wallet because this wallet he shows as a I don't know a metaphor that the wallet was like the bank account that I need to save, and then if I save this amount, I will gain one more and one more and see. So he taught me since I was a kid how it works. Some this kind of dynamics, and I think that's why I've always been the safe person. Even my brother, my sister are not, and but I am the one. And my family, and also nowadays have a lot of portals, YouTube channels, influencers, and other people that talking about it that I follow, and I try to learn even more. So I don't know, Nachi, I don't know, have a lot of person. And I can learn more about not only the saving the part, but the investment, how to work the tax, the dynamic for the bank, for the other types of investments. So it's really nice, and how to be involved in this. I think it's too much things to know, like just when you grow up, So is you need to get in touch with this before, like it's really part of your adult life, a very important one. So it's for me, it's really important. It's really important, and always I try to learn something new because for me it's like a lot of things, a lot of things.
Yeah, they really know how to deal with money. Heitor, it will pay my bills, and I will just transmit my money to you, and you save you,
Just
and
that,
you
just
yeah,
that.
and
Okay,
you
okay.
do, and you don't let me buy anything. Please help me.
Deal.
Pedro and you, do you think that is important to talk about financial education skills?
Yes, I think that you learn a lot of things that there's not a lot of importance, in the high school, just to do the vestibular. And after some months, we'll forget those things that you have studied. But I think the financial control is something that we will bring to our life. So it's really important to talk about that and to have a subject financial control in schools. And in the context of Brazil, people don't know how to save money. They don't know that it exists to invest the money in something. So I think that is really important. I know in some countries they have that. I don't know if here in Canada they have financial control, but I think that yes, they have. But in Europe, I already heard that in France, in some other countries, they have a financial control economics on the high school.
Yeah, and I think that it could help a lot. And I think that it would be really important to help us to know how to manage our money. I think that there are a lot of situations that we don't know how to deal with it and invest. And as you said, it's something that I have no idea how to do. And I already tried to watch videos from Nachi, for example, but to me, it's really hard. I really don't know how to deal with it. So I have no idea how to invest. But Pedro, do you have a kid? And I think that it's really expensive to have a kid.
Not really here, I think, because all children here haven't salary. Yes, it's about $400 per month. So everything that I need to expand with my daughter, the government pay.
Yeah.
Pedro, what
I
are you
just
doing
realized,
here?
I just realized why I go in there, So my family will be in Quebec now. I just have this thinking now.
Come on.
And there is some, how can I say, tracks of salaries, how much you earn more money, you receive less from the government. But I think the lowest payment that government do to you is about $200, and the maximum is 800. I don't know, it's 800, but it's a lot of money.
It's a lot of money. Exactly. It's a lot of money. That's the thing. And but it's because your child was born in Canada, or if it's a foreigner, you could do the same benefits.
Yes, she was born here, but I think the foreigners can order to receive the benefits too after some years living here. If the foreign have a work permit or residence permanent, they have the rights to order this benefit.
Good to know. Good to know. I don't want to have child now, but
and there's another how can I say, investment that you can do is that when the children born, we can pay like 230 per month, and the government double the amount that you are paying. So we can save this, and when the children has 18 years old, he can use all this money that we save to do a university.
Wow.
Yes. And that's how we do, You see, now I'm thinking to have a child just because of that,
No,
wasn't my thoughts now.
Now I can see that I have no idea how to do future expenses. Because they are, think about 18 years. it's a lot of timing. Great. Okay. And Pedro, do you know how to invest, for example? Because as we said,
I don't know this deeply, but I have some agent in a financial enterprise that invests that for me. I pay some amount per month, and they invest in some sectors like technology or health that have more taxes going up. Yeah, so that is it. I pay someone to do the investments, and he got a little portion about the money that I earn per month.
That's nice. That's very nice.
But I have a lot of friends that they do it by themselves, and but as you said, I think that is so hard to me to understand what's going on behind of those economical things. I feel so dumb to understand those things sometimes.
I told her it's a way to make money, guy.
Yeah.
Yes. I don't know. I think I already tried to search and know more about NFTs, so Bitcoins, but it's like other world. So I'm not aware by now. So if I would invest, I would do the same as Pedro, like contract some company or some agent to do it. And if the percent is worth it for me, no problem at all.
Yeah. Do you said Bitcoin? Come on. I have no idea who the hell is that.
Oh, I forgot the NFTs, like known. The final one is token, but the middle one is I forgot that. No for it's a money that you can touch. More or less like that. More or less like that.
Yeah, the money that I can't touch. This is my money because my money I receive and then I pay my bills. So I don't touch my money. Okay, guys. And something that it's pretty common to some people to save money, it's compare the prices in the supermarkets. So later, do you use it to compare the price on the supermarkets?
Oh, in Croatia was super normal because like has a huge difference between the markets there. A huge difference. So the best market to buy meat was one, the best one for a vegetable was other one, and I just like going like for each of them. And my day of supermarket was Thursday, I think, was the best day, and I just like going each of them for each things that I knew that was like cheaper for each market because it has a huge difference. It was like I don't know, for some same product was more than 10 kunas. It would be like 8 reais. So for difference for each other, for me it's a huge difference. The huge difference. I was like, okay, so not at all I will buy here. So I just go to the other one and buy it and keep it going, keep it going. So my first month was to comparing this. Yes, I'm this kind of person. And then I schedule myself for each of them.
Jesus,
Sorry,
I
so
just wanna be
I'm
like
crazy
you.
for that. So yeah, but I to be safe, I wasn't the only one to do that there. I wasn't the only one. So
Yeah, I have to learn how to do it because yeah, the only thing that I often buy in different supermarkets is the breads because it's really really evidence the difference of prices. So no, then I can realize the difference. So I just avoid buying in the expensive supermarket. And you, Pedro, do you last time compare the prices in the supermarket?
Sometimes for big things, hygienical products, large amount of products, I used to go to supermarket that sell all of them in great amount. It's like I don't know the name in Brazil that have Sam's Club, for example, or something like that. And for small things, I used to go in a supermarket that cover all the price in the other supermarkets. If you present some folder, for example, I'm going to Walmart and I saw the folder that strawberries cost $1.50. In this market, the strawberry, in the other market, the strawberry is $1.60. So I present them the folder of Walmart and they can make the same price as Walmart. So there's a supermarket that cover all the price. So sometimes to read the supermarket folders is really good. But I don't do this most part of the time. I already know some things that are more cheaper in the supermarket than Walmart, for example, and something that in Walmart is more cheaper. Things, for example, in the Walmart's brand that don't have in another supermarkets.
Yeah, I think that it happened some years ago here in Brazil, but I have never seen it again.
I remember some advertisement about it too, but definitely my thing to do. I would do that. Yeah. Don't worry, don't worry.
Yeah, I think that it could help me. Not that much, but in some way it could be good to me. And okay, guys, so some tips. Just by the way, just let me bring the girls back to the room, and then we can finish with some tips. I think that this Heitor can share with us all the knowledge.
No, I don't have it. I don't have it.
Yeah, no, please. You have to share with me too. Now, sometimes I bring a topic
if you see my sister Excel, you will be impressed. You'll be impressed how detailed are. Like I just know the theoretical part and apply it without the Excel. I just apply it for myself.
No, I
That
have no
it's
control.
has a little things that you can like put in the Excel or some paper to visualize better, and you make sure like, okay, so this is the money that I expending and for what, how many days, and how much I will have time for recover it or not, and that is it.
Yeah, it was really fast.
Yes.
So, girls, how was the conversation in this small room, Mari?
It was really nice. Jo had a lot of advice. She knows more than us, me, Bruna, and Juliana. But it was really good to see that we are trying. We know it's difficult, but it's important.
Yeah, she was the girl who saved a lot of money. Yeah. And
Not a lot of money. The short money that I have, I try to control.
yeah, you are just like Ito, Jesus. You will be best friends. And you, Juliana, how was the conversation? Did you learn something new?
So it was good. I feel a little sad. I'm kidding. But it was good. It's a good conversation. It has a
Nice.
lot of information.
Yeah, I think that there are some meetings who are just to learning, and not English. It's not about English. It's about money. It's not we learn about money.
Yeah.
So to finish this conversation, I think that Eito and you can help us a lot and share with us many tips about how to save money. They are the best people to share with us.
Nah, you can start too. You can start. I don't have so many tips as I said now. I just like I am a Monte Vaca, a really good one, a really good one. So I can say that it's like more control like your fixed terms and variable ones, and know the statement for yourself for each things that you plan that you have to do. So market going out, time for yourself, everything, and the discipline to continue with that and to keep with that, and know how to balance if something goes wrong. Summarizing, that's it.
Pedro, your tip.
My tip, I can say that you can control your fixed expense that we expend by month, but the things that are variable, it's so hard to you just have an idea what you spend your money. So but you can start with taking notes of your fixed expense.
Good one. Bruna, one
No,
tip.
Ju. Yeah, Ju.
Okay, go ahead, Ju.
Ju,
Go
please.
ahead. Okay, Tori, you don't want me to say anything. It's okay. Let's go. Let's hear from Ju.
Come on, go ahead, Bruna.
No, it's okay. I think you're good. Your answer is going to be better than mine.
Sorry. I think I will repeat the advice on the our meet room. First of all, be realist about the style of life that you want, that you desire. Be financially independent. It's not about the quantity, but it's discipline, because sometimes you cannot save a lot of money. It's impossible, you know. But if you create the habit of save 20, 50 reals or more or less, but every month save this small quantity. Think about the time after 10 years, 50 years, you have a considerable amount of money.
Truth hurts.
I think it's difficult to start, but when you start and you take notes and you see the results, you feel more stimulated to continue trying to save money or investing money.
Saw it. I told you it would be better listening to her than to me. Yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes some words can hurt us.
Yes.
Thanks, Ju. And Ju, Bruna, what is your tip?
I don't have any.
Oh,
Actually,
come on, please.
the guy said really nice stuff. No, I don't know. I am still trying to figure things out. But Mari gave a nice tip, and I'm gonna steal it for her. This is something I'm trying to do, is to to invest on something or save the money in the beginning of the month, not wait to the end of the month to save it, so I want to invest it, so I will save this money when I earn it, not by the end of the month, because sometimes nothing will last and you won't have the money you expected, so save the money at the time you earn it, even if like, just like you said, even if it's a little amount, like 50 reais, because in a long term it's going to be much more,
Perfect. Mari, please.
I don't have anything to add. I
I'm
think
sorry.
no, no problem. But that's it. The same thing that Bruno said.
Great. And you, Juliana.
So I agree, but I'm not a good person for say advices. So that's it.
So nice. I think my advice is be realistic about prices. Sometimes we just wanna do a travel or buy something new, but we have no idea about the price of that. So search about the price and try to be realistic about how to save money to achieve that goal. I think that it can work as well. So guys, it was amazing. And I really hope to see you here again next week. But tonight, that's it. So I will just ask you to answer the survey. And give me just a second to share with you. Please answer the survey. It can help me a lot. And that's it, guys. Have a great week and see you again. Bye-bye.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
Bye.
Bye.
Have a
Bye
great
bye.
night. Bye. Thank you.
Thank you, Léo. And sorry, guys.
Bye-bye.
Thanks, Heitor. I really hope to see you